Hi everyone, welcome back to Easy Coding. Today we are going to discuss about IBM SDET Hacker Test questions. And this is for automation test engineer positions. So once you apply for the opportunity and get shortlisted, you will get the link to attend this test. So coming to the pattern of this exam, it consists of 2 coding questions and remaining MCQ related to our job role or programming language. So it will be around 25 questions and the 2 will be programming and the remaining will be multiple choice questions related to Java, Selenium or whatever the programming language of your choice. So you should be familiar with the Java, Selenium in order to attend this MCQ. So if your experience is greater than 4 years, so you have to choose professional. Then the test will be started. Coming to the programming questions, you have to complete the particular function and you can compile, run and submit the code. So that is the pattern of the 2 programming questions, and for the MCQ you have to choose the option and submit it. So let us see what are the questions asked in the IBM SDET Hacker Test. The test will be around 60 to 90 minutes. So within that we have to submit the exam. So let us see the questions. That is, the first one is find out duplicate character in a string. And the next one is the find out duplicate elements in a list of elements. So let us see first one, that is find out duplicate character in a string. So I am going to code in Eclipse IDE with Java programming language. So here is the first program. So I have already completed the coding for that. So let us go through this. So I hope you are all clear with the question. If not, let us see right now. That is, here I have a string good life. So here I have to find out which is the duplicate character. So here you can see O is the duplicate character. So the output of this program should be O. So that's what we are going to see. So first let us see the string which is declared, that is string str equal to good life, and we have declared one count as well, that is the integer, and here we have declared one character array which is called string1, and we are converting this string to our character array, that is to string1. So that is str.toChar array, and we are printing the one statement, that is duplicate characters in a given string, and the next one we have to start the loop. So we can count each character present in this string by using the loop. So here we can see we have declared one variable int I is equal to 0, I less than string 1 dot length and I plus plus. So it will execute till the length of the character array. So here we can see this is the value present in that character array. So let us see the logic of this program. We can consider the first element as G and we are comparing this G with O. Then we are comparing this G with another O. Then we are comparing this G with D. So in that format we are going to compare this and find out the duplicate character. So here we can see the next loop, that is for int j is equal to I plus 1, j less than string 1 dot length and j plus plus. Here we can see I is equal to 0. Suppose if I is equal to 0 and j is equal to I plus 1, which means string 1 of I, that is G, and string 1 of j, that is j means I plus 1. So that is O. 0 plus 1, that is 1. So it will compare G with O. If that is equal, it will come inside and increment the count and the duplicate value which will set to 0. So we are setting the string 1 of j to 0 to avoid printing the visited character. So that's why we are doing this step. So in this way it will compare all the values and find out the duplicate character. So once again let us see the logic. In the first case I will be 0 and count is equal to 1. So here j is equal to I plus 1. J means I is equal to 0. 0 plus 1. So j is equal to 1. So coming to here, string 1 of I is equal to string 1 of j, which means I is equal to 0. So string of 0 is equal to string 1 of j, which means 1. So 0 is G and 1 is O. So this comparison is happening inside the first case. So it will compare G with O and it will increment and continue the loop. So and in the finally we are checking if count is greater than 1 and string of I not equal to 0, then it will print. A character is considered as a duplicate if count is greater than 1. So we have already discussed, if the count is greater than 1, then only if the character is equal, then only the count is incremented. So if the count is greater than 1, obviously the character is a duplicate one. So this is the program to find out duplicate character in a string. So let us run the code and see the output. So let us click on run. Yeah, here you can see duplicate characters in a given string is O. So this is the duplicate character in this string. So let us add one more E here. So E will be duplicate. So E and O is duplicate element. So let us see how it is working. So here we can see duplicate characters in a string O and E. So this is correct. So O is duplicated and E also duplicates, which is 2 times present. So this is a program to find out duplicate characters in a string. Let us move to the next program, that is duplicate elements in a list. So here we can understand the question first. That is, here we have a list of elements as 1, 2, 6, 8, 9, 1, 2. So from here we have to find out the duplicate elements. That is 1, 2, and here as well it's 1, 2. So 1, 2 is the duplicate element. So let us start the programming. That is, here we have declared one array list. Array list ARR is equal to new array list, and we are passing the elements. These are the elements come inside the array list. And if you want to declare in another way, you can refer this one, that is list of dot add 1. This is our array list dot add. So in this way as well you can add the elements to array list. So let's move back to our program. So here we have declared 2 hash set. So what is the advantage of hash set, or what is the speciality of hash set? So it will not contain any duplicate values. It will contain only unique values. So you have to remember that it will not contain any duplicate values. So we have declared 2 hash set here, that is check set and target set. So we have one for loop declared here, and it consists of one integer variable and it's pointing to our array list. We have one if condition. Inside that we are checking this condition, that is check set dot add of integer, and that is not equals. So if the element is not added to correspond to this check set, then it will come inside the if condition. If it is not added, then only it will come inside. That is, if the add operation is failed, I mean if add is not performed, then only it will come inside the if condition, and it will add the element to the target set. So if it is not added to check set, then it will add to the target set. So let us go through the value and find out how the code will work. So here we can see the first element is 1. So in the loop it will take the first element and it will come inside the if condition. So check set dot add of integer. It will check if the check set is contains already this element. So if not, it will add the element to the check set. So the 1 is not present, so it will add the element to the check set. So the element is added to the check set, so it will not come inside the if condition, and it will again the value will incremented and it will go to the next element, that is 2. So here it will check again, it will check if the check set is contain the value 2. So it is not contains because only 1 is present inside that. So 2 will be added into the check set and it will not come inside the condition because it's not, the adding is not failed. So it will go to the incremented and it will go to the next one, that is 6. And it will check if 6 is already present in the check set, and if not, it will add to the integer. So 6 is not present, so it will perform check set dot add of integer, and it will not go inside the if condition because the add operation is successful. And the next value is 8. 8 as well is not present inside the check set, so it will add. And the 9 also it is not present inside the check set, so it will add that value to the hash set. And next one is 1. So 1 is already added. So it will check if 1 is present inside that. So it is already present and it will try to add that integer. So it is not possible, it will fail. So because the 1 is already present and hash set will not contain any duplicate values. So the condition is success. So then it will come to this target set and it will add that value to the target set. We have one value, that is 1 is duplicated. The value is incremented and the last one, that is 2. So it will check if 2 is present inside this one. So yes, 2 is already present. So it cannot be added to the check set. So the condition is true. Then it will come inside the targets dot add of integer. So it will add that value to the target set. So inside the target set, we have the duplicate values, that is 1 and 2. So we can simply print the value 1 and 2 by printing the target set. So let us run this code and see the duplicate value, that is run. So here we can see duplicate integers in given list are 1, 2. So these are the 2 values which is duplicate inside the list, 1, 2. So coming to the other MCQ questions, some of the questions were the action class is, and we have to find out the answers from the MCQ. What is action class? And default size of array list, the answer is 10. Default size for array list is 10. And method used to verify if the element is visible. That is a selenium question and we are using is displayed. So that is the method used to verify if the element is visible. And one XPath identification, that is you will get one screenshot and from there you have to write the XPath. The XPath will be there, so you have to choose the right XPath from the 4 provided options. The next one is output prediction. So you will get one Java code and you have to predict the output. So you have to choose the right one from the 4 options. So after this round, you will get the notification from the recruiter as selected or not. For this candidate, received reply on the next day itself as selected and they have proceeded with the technical interview. I am not sure about the scoring and all, but this candidate attended one program completely and all the MCQs as well. And one program was right and all the MCQs were also right. So he got selected in this round. I hope it's clear to all of you. That's all about IBM SDET hacker test experience. In the next video, we will discuss about this candidate's next round, that is IBM Test Automation Engineer interview questions. So if you have any queries, please feel free to comment in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please care to subscribe for latest updates. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.